At her official launch for candidacy for 4th Ward Council, Hoboken Housing Authority Chairwoman Dana Wefer questioned Councilman Tim Occhipinti's dedication to the 4th Ward.
I've tried to reach out to him a few times. I tried to friend him on Facebook, and he didn't accept my friend request. So I don't know Tim, but I think that's part of the problem is that I'm a 4th Ward resident, and I don't know Tim. And I can walk around and see that there are issues that are going unaddressed. And so at a very basic level, I'm out in the community every day. I'm walking through the Housing Authority, making sure that it's clean. I'm walking up and down the streets, and I see the issues that need to be tackled. And I'm not convinced that our current councilman is there and doing that. Otherwise, they'd be done.
Wefer told Hudson County View that her campaign's main focus is on city tax, transportation and parking, and development.
There's a few things. Number one, when I walk around, the thing I hear are quality of life issues. People are concerned about the cleanliness of the streets and how easy they are to navigate. But a lot of those issues fold into three broader issues. The first one is taxes. People are very concerned about taxes. The second one is parking, which is always an issue in Hoboken. But I think we need someone to step up with real initiatives to help fix the parking problem. And the third thing is transportation. So we need to look into, for example, there's a few lights in the 4th Ward that I think can be looked at. We want to make sure that it's safe for pedestrians and that there's a calming measure on traffic and also that it's moving along, especially this corner over here where we are by Patterson Plank Road can be extremely frustrating for people. So I've come up with a 3-point tax plan. The city of Hoboken has actually done a very good job holding the line on taxes, and it's been difficult for them to do that. You can see that the incumbent council people that have worked with the mayor to keep taxes low, but really where we're getting hit is the county taxes. And so I've developed a 3-point plan to hold the line on city taxes, to get cooperation from the county government to ensure that the equalization ratio is either being implemented properly or more likely than not having to look at revaluations in neighboring municipalities. And the third thing is to work with the state through our state legislators, using the position as a councilwoman to help lobby them to make sure that the state's looking at the formula. We're in an odd situation because we're in neighboring cities we have using pilot agreements, and long-term pilot agreements, anything over 5 years, isn't accounted for in the equalization ratio, and so Hoboken's really getting hit hard on that.
As a mother-to-be, Wefer also shared her concerns about the recent incident at the Apple Montessori School after a teacher's aide was caught in video roughing up a toddler.
We were thinking about what we're going to do with our little girl, and then how do you keep your children safe? And I can't even imagine how horrific those parents must feel about, because you do the best you can. At the city level, I'm not sure of anything off the top of my head that the city can really do. Perhaps there can be regulations to make things more transparent, for example, postings that are available. But certainly at the state level is, I think, where that sort of change is needed. Sometimes what you're talking about are regulations that already exist but aren't being adequately enforced. So anything the city can do on that level, I would certainly advocate.
During her interview, she also reassured Hoboken residents that her candidacy would not affect her role with the HHA.
And I think that there's good reason for that. Having a city council person on the board provides a governmental nexus. Somebody who really understands what's going on in the HHA with the HHA residents can represent them on the council. The problem is when politics gets into that, and I am absolutely 100% committed to making sure that politics does not seep into the HHA. I'm not going to be campaigning at the HHA. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable about my candidacy. I think that through my work there, people will recognize that I'm an effective advocate and can be an effective advocate at the council level as well.
Hudson County View, the eye of the community.